McPherson about ready to get this going as we are underway now from Paul Brown Stadium. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Well, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. Murray now on first down. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Taken down at the 42.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Mixon. Couple up to the 44. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets, they don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. First down. Here's Burrow rolling to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Here we go. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now they go play action now. Burrow trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cards are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case,
trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Well, they certainly took too long to set up play action. That gave the pass rush time to get home for its 1st sack of the game. For their sake, they may start to think about the quick game and leave play action alone for a little while.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray, and he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. Over the middle. That's hauled in by Isabella. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Throwing now is Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually. He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
There we go. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. Burrow will throw. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. We're scoreless after 1. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. That's taken on the 25. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Murray's throw here taken in by Isabella. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw, he fought defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Now it's Murray. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end round, complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I think that we all figured when he called it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Going for it with Sanders. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
On 2, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, 38 yards. And the Bengals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Murray. That pass complete to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7.
Yo. I wonder, you know, since like I'm on the PS5 now, since you have the PS5 now, if I can share play and you can play while I go load a bowl.
Take it in at the 3.
The thing I texted you about though, let me talk to you about that after my game because I'm on a stream right now. But, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but there's like a small chance, and at least like your name's out there now.
The Bengals drive about to get going. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I've warned against getting complacent just because they
Nice.
scored the
How'd it go?
last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry
Nice.
group.
All right.
They want to keep it going for their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
You're good. I could just hear it on the stream.
And what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And a pretty athletic run.
Hell yeah, bro. I feel like they respect that when you're honest with them, you know? Like, completely honest, yeah, given the situation and everything.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there.
But that puts it on the carpet. It's
Damn it, dude.
We have seen this before.
Hell yeah, though. That's what's up. I just got hit stick fumbled. I made such a quick read on that, too, thinking Jamar could get upfield, and I should have waited.
ready to go with their next drive. And
fuck, dude.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll. Looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time
Yep,
out.
first game. I'm playing the Cardinals, which this dude's one of the coolest dudes in the league, so I like playing him. He used to be the Browns, and we used to battle like all the time. So. He's in our fantasy league. It's a lawn. Lawn ain't sheet. Yes, sir.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Murray off play action. That swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 40.
Damn it, dude. I need to quit missing that shit. That is a loss right there.
On the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain down.
Damn it, man. So many fucking missed opportunities.
And holding him to a short gain.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw, it's Murray. He's going to look deep for more.
Oh, he burned him.
Touchdown.
Goddamn.
Rondale Moore, 56 yards. And the Cardinals have taken
All right,
the
Cheeto.
lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Take it in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind.
God damn, dude. Go to Baker's a fucking heat-seeking missile.
But haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Burrow on play action. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Here we go. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
Dumps it off to Mixon. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Here we go. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. Here we go, here we go. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Yeah.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Oh, yeah, bro. I'll probably love that, though. Exactly. You fucking talk to somebody, get to know somebody, chop it up a little bit.
6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Burrow.
Oh my gosh.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. McPherson's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now, 14-10.
Let's go.
So they are able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Ready to go with their next drive and at the
line
of the Cardinal offense. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I think you'll be making over 20 when you come down here, honestly. Yeah.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining 1st half, close ball game. Remember their scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys
not true. I just got sacked. You too. That was in my ear, but that didn't really bother me.
Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
He's just trying to get
To be
high.
done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Burrow looking to pass. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Burrow on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right.
Come on, man. I'm playing like dog shit right now. God fucking damn it.
Try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Come on,
They'll
man.
score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over.
Good. I mean, so I only did the first 3 rounds because I didn't have a 4th rounder, and they sim after the 4th. All 3 of my picks were hidden, and then a 7th round linebacker they drafted for me was hidden too. I got in the 1st round Michael Mayer, who's like the tight end out of Notre Dame in real life. He's supposed to be a stud. So I pretty much completed the offense.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
But I can't score against this guy, so I'm not doing something right. Made my own line way better. I can't run the ball still.
They were going to
Fuck,
attack
man.
since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13.
You good?
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great
Oh,
ones
yeah,
always
I
think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a 1st.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 1st downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
They go quickly here out to Moore.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him.
What
He could
the
make
fuck
a man or
is
2
this?
miss, but that window closed quickly. On play action, it's Murray. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a
He
wide
did his
receiver
thing.
the way he goes about his business.
Yeah,
Fucking
230,
unstoppable.
240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
All right, Kyler just powered through like 3 dudes for a touchdown. This is fucking
Kyler Murray
ridiculous.
with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns as his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Burrow. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here we go. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see
I need to get Michael Mayer more involved, but fuck.
Receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practice,
I mean, it's not tough for Jamar to get the ball every fucking play. He has 8 catches for 126, so.
For these situations, 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second early.
Yeah, I don't know. This guy's man defense is sticky today.
But he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Second and 9 from the 44. Now it's Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I don't know if I can fucking hurry up right there. So if I can't, I'm running it, Lon. If you're watching, I'm running it. You can pinch your D-line, do whatever. I don't know if I can hurry up, and that's not bad.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 40 yards on the ground for him so far.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners.
Oh, shit. Will you add Scotty to this party? He just invited me to one, but I can't really do it.
Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Oh, my God. Michael Mayer, that was fucking insane. I don't know how you just did that touchdown. That was fucking ridiculous, bro. Let's go. That's my dog.
You want to keep them rooted in the spot and create a little bit of extra space so your tight end can find some room behind him. And then the quarterback finds his target downfield, and he turns it into 6 points.
Gotcha. Bang, let's go, baby. Right back in it. Come on, defense. Needed a fucking bail me out touchdown, but I'll take it all day long, every time.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Gotta finish her hot. Oh, getting sacked. Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Ready to go with their next drive and at the line.
That's Madden just trying to shove it in your ass right there. Ha ha ha. Oh, got ya. Oh, what a throw. That was a great play call.
Throwing on first down,
oh,
this
shit.
one lines up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. They fake the handoff. Now Murray.
Come on, boy. Let's go. Needed that. Needed that.
Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Going deep for Hopkins.
Not this time.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a
What
stop.
happened on that one?
A tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling
Oh, dude, you're playing the Browns though too, G. That's like they have the toughest D-line to go against in the game.
Right at midfield. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Here we go. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here. 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon.
Ooh, he punched him
go
hard,
down shy of the 40 at the 41.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Again, it's Mixon.
Oh my God, I shouldn't have even ran a play.
He had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Dude, what? This guy in my league just said he lost 65-6. He was the same dude that was just in the NFC Championship. He played Calico or whatever too. Oh my God, what? 65-6. That's hilarious.
On 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the 1st down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking 1st down before he caught that football.
Yeah, gotta catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a 1st down.
Charles, even as long field goals become more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves.
He threw 1 touchdown to 8 picks. That's going to be a tough hole to crawl out of, pal. God damn.
Over the crossbar.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter.
Yeah, dude. Well done,
brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
I'm an idiot.
It's a room to maneuver. Touchdown, Cardinals. Miles Sanders, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Oh, I blew that one. Jeez Louise.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Take it in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
11.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Steps away. Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Here we go.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away.
What is that noise?
Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand.
You selling something?
Drive reaches the end zone.
Gun.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Man, be careful.
Here we go.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
12, 12, 12.
They'll stay on the ground, mixing again. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Burrow steps away to his left.
Fuck.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
12, 12, 12.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Wow.
End zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down.
Gotcha. Let's go.
It's Higgins, and he's got it.
Oh, great. But my left tackle's hurt. You got me right there. Gosh dang.
Pass. And the Bengals are an extra
Fuck,
point
dude.
away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Lael Collins, big
For
ass.
the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone.
Shoulder strain. I'm going to keep you in, buddy.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. 96 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Another run here with Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards in the afternoon, and I tell you, he's
Just yell at him and then love on him.
Goes along.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Now Murray off play action. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Mike Hilton, always dangerous on the corner blitz, and he gets the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Murray to throw.
Good throw.
It's McBride complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 42. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Murray. His throw's going to be incomplete. 3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
To throw is Murray.
Let's go.
Not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on 4th down because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you could punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Arizona. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Murray and company going for it on 4th.
No, they called a PI on me, bro. Fuck!
The Cardinals are going to take over at their own 41. Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? In this case, it didn't get done.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Up the middle they go with Sanders. Down to about the 22 here. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense. Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And he got it. The kick is good. The rookie in his first NFL game hits it as time expires. And the Cardinals win it. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you.